welcome to my channel. Today I discuss ecosystem structure and functions. First slide, ecosystem. An ecosystem is a group or community composed of living and non-living things and their interaction with each other. Second, an ecosystem includes all the living things in a given area interacting with each other and with their non-living environments. For example, weather, earth, sun, soil, climate, etc. And living example, plant, animals, and organisms. The term eco refers to a part of the world and system refers to the coordinating unit. Sir Arthur Geiger Tansley was an English botanist who introduced the concept of ecosystem into biology. Next, structure of an ecosystem. Ecosystems are two types, abiotic and biotic. Again, biotic are divided into three types, producer, consumer, and decomposer. And again, consumer divided into three types, primary, secondary, and tertiary. Next, biotic component. Biotic component in ecosystem include organisms such as plant, animal, and microorganisms. The biotic component of ecosystem comprise producer or autotroph, consumer or heterotroph, decomposer or detritus. Producer means these include all the autotrophs. They use light, energy, and synthesize food on their own. Example, plant, green algae, etc. Consumer. These include all the heterotrophs that directly or indirectly depend on producer for their food. Consumer are further characterized as herbivore, carnivore, omnivore, and parasites. Decomposer. These include saprophytes which act on dead matter and decay them for their nutrition. Next, abiotic component. Abiotic components consist of climate or factor of climate such as temperature, light, humidity, etc. Abiotic component of an ecosystem include all the chemical and physical elements, therefore non-living component. Next, ecosystem. Ecosystem are two types, natural ecosystem and artificial ecosystem. Again, natural ecosystem divided into two types, terrestrial, aquatic. Then aquatic are two types, freshwater and marine water. Freshwater is lotic and lentic. Lotic means flowing water, for example, river and stream, and lentic means stagnant water, for example, lake, pool. Next, these are two pictures. First is natural ecosystem, then other is artificial ecosystem. For example, artificial park and natural forest. Functions of ecosystem. There are three types: food chain and food web, energy flow, and mineral nutrient cycle. Next, food chain. The order of living organisms in a community in which one organism consumes other and is itself consumed by another organism to transfer energy is called a food chain. Food chain was first introduced by Charles Elton in a book published in 1927. There are two types, grazing food chain and detritus food chain. This picture is food chain, grazing food chain. This food chain being from green plant and the primary consumer is herbivore. Most of the ecosystem in nature follow these types of ecosystem. Next, detritus food chain. This type of food chain starts from dead organic matter of decaying animal and plant bodies to the macroorganism and then to detritus feeding organism and to other predators. These organisms of the food chain include algae, bacteria, fungi, protozoa, insects, nematodes, etc. The next, food web. A food web is the natural interaction of food chain and graphical representation of what is and ecological community. Another name is consumer resource system. Next, energy flow. The chemical energy of food is the main source of energy required by all living organisms. This energy is transmitted to different trophic level along the food chain. The energy flow in the ecosystem is one of the major factors that support the survival of such a great number of organisms. The energy flow is the amount of energy that moves along the food chain. The energy flow is also known as calorific flow. Next, mineral nutrient cycle. A nutrient cycle is the movement of exchange of organic and inorganic matter back into the production of living matter. The process is regulated by food web pathway that decompose matter into mineral nutrient. Following are some important biological cycles: carbon cycle, nitrogen cycle, water cycle, oxygen cycle, phosphorus cycle, and sulfur cycle. Nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen cycle is a biogeochemical process through which nitrogen is converted into many forms, consecutively passing from the atmosphere to the soil to organism and back into the atmosphere. It involves several processes such as nitrogen fixation, nitrification, denitrification, decay. Next, carbon cycle. The carbon cycle describes the process in which carbon atom continually travel from the atmosphere to the earth and then back into the atmosphere. Carbon is also recycled during the burning of fossil fuel. Water cycle. Next, the water cycle shows the continuous movement of water within the earth and atmosphere. It is a complex system that includes many different processes. Liquid water evaporates into water vapor, condenses to form cloud, and precipitates back to the earth in the form of rain and snow. Thank you. This information is your helpful, then please like and subscribe. Thank you.